George Russell has already taken a leaf from Lewis Hamilton's book by converting his new Mercedes steering wheel to his own exact specifications, according to reports. The 23-year-old will be using the winter break to gear up for his impending move to the Silver Arrows before the start of next year's preseason testing campaign in February. Russell has firmly established himself as one of F1's best young talents since making his debut on the grid for Williams back in 2019. He enjoyed a stellar 2021 campaign, ending his two-year wait for points with the historic British outfit by claiming his first podium in Belgium after just one lap of a rain-soaked event at Spa. The man from Kings Lynn went on to secure 3 additional top 10 finishes to help Williams clinch 8th place in the Constructors' Championship standings. Russell was effectively on loan from Mercedes over the course of his 3-year spell at Williams and ultimately did enough to earn a call-up to feature alongside Hamilton in place of Valtteri Bottas from next year. It seems as though he is already taking the opportunity to learn from the 7-time world champion as he steps up his preparations for next year. He has followed Hamilton's footsteps in configuring his own steering wheel to his own specifications in search of maximum ergonomic movement, according to motorsport.com. The report claims that Russell used a standard wheel in his first season at Williams despite most others on the grid, including Hamilton, taking advantage of additional customization options to suit their individual hand and finger placements. However, after replacing his new teammate on a one-off basis at the Sakhir Grand Prix last year, he asked those at Williams to adapt his old wheel. Russell was said to have been surprised by the modularity of the clutch release in the Mercedes car and urged his team to change things upon his return. He was spotted in the cockpit of a Mercedes car once again last week at the postseason test in Abu Dhabi and was using a custom steering wheel after converting to Hamilton's theories. It remains to be seen whether Russell will be able to match the 36-year-old's performance levels on a consistent basis when the new F1 season gets underway in March. The pair will be tasked with sealing an unprecedented 9th successive Constructors' Championship title after the German team's most recent triumph this time around. Meanwhile, former Mercedes driver Nico Rosberg recently suggested that Hamilton could be in for a rocky ride next year, claiming that Russell's presence on the other side of the garage could spell a recipe for disaster. It was a difficult decision for Toto Wolff because the risk is quite high, Rosberg told Sky Sports F1 earlier this month. If George is really on exactly the same pace as Lewis, it could become really intense in the team. There are a lot of unknowns there. Is George always going to back out, or is he going to get his elbows out? That's just going to be so great to watch.